South Asia is a diverse and wondrous place, birthplace of 3 religions, home of incredible architecture. South Asia was once a separate landmass that over millions of years collided with Asia. Scientists say this created the Himalayan mountains, the highest mountain range in the world, which has helped to shield India from its powerful neighbors. Despite thousands of years of invasions, the Indian subcontinent remains home to a thriving, unique culture. Today, 3 countries, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, make up South Asia. India is a democracy with about 1 billion people, 3 times as many people as the United States, in an area about 1/3 the size. But it all started with farmers in the Indus River Valley thousands of years ago. Farmers figured out how to grow enough food to sustain cities in an agricultural revolution. What was this revolution called? Industrial Revolution? Glorious Revolution? Or Neolithic Revolution? That's right, Neolithic. Archaeologists have found many clues about the ancient Indus River people. They didn't just build cities, they wrote down spiritual ideas in books called the Vedas, starting the religion of Hinduism. One idea was that people are reincarnated by coming back to life on earth after death. Hindus also believe in many gods. What is a religion with many gods called? Monotheism? Capitalism? Or polytheism? That's right, polytheism. But many Hindus say their gods are all one god, so it's a little complicated. Despite the protection of the Himalayan mountains, powerful armies invaded India many times in its history. Alexander the Great invaded India in 326 BC. Alexander the Great's armies conquered so many countries, but he died before he could conquer all of India. After Alexander's death, a small kingdom in India was able to expand and unite most of South Asia. This kingdom became the Mauryan Empire. Their most famous emperor was Ashoka. Ashoka promoted Buddhism, another religion that is part polytheism and part monotheism. Gautama Buddha was a man who lived in South Asia and taught that people should seek enlightenment to let go of material things and achieve nirvana, or paradise. Buddhism was the second major world religion that originated in India. And the ruler Ashoka also wrote a code of laws called his edicts, which were inscribed on 33 pillars put up throughout the land. After the Mauryan Empire faded, the Gupta Empire reunited much of South Asia. This time is called the Golden Age of India, when Indian scholars invented the idea of the number 0 in math. Their astronomers studied eclipses and proposed the Earth was round, and the moon and planets don't shine with their own light, but reflect the light of the sun instead. Doctors made advancements in medicine, and artists made great paintings, sculptures, literature, music, and dance. All this happened around 600 AD. Another religion, Islam, did not begin in India, but it had a major effect on India's history. Muslims began coming to India as early as the 700s. They began conquering areas around the year 1000 and controlled much of South Asia until the 1700s. Islam had a major effect on Indian society, including art and architecture. Under Muslim rulers, India expanded trade in the Indian Ocean. Today, more than 300 million Muslims live in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. In the 1400s, a third religion was born in India. Sikhism is a monotheistic religion that about 30 million people follow today. Sikhs are expected to be both spiritual and worldly. In the 1700s to 1900s, another invader conquered India. The British made India their most prized colony and called India the crown jewel of the British Empire. What was the system of colonies controlled from Europe called? Feudalism? Imperialism? Or manorialism? That's right, imperialism. Indian spices, labor, and trade were very profitable for the British. They even built a major waterway, the Suez Canal in Egypt, to make it easier to reach India. But Indians did not have equal rights. In the 1900s, leaders such as Mohandas Gandhi worked to make India an independent country where Indians would have liberty, sovereignty, equality, rights, and dignity in their own nation. In 1950, the British quit India, letting it be free. Muslims and Hindus were unable to work together in the new country at first, and they split the Indian subcontinent into 3 countries: India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Indira Gandhi, who was India's Prime Minister from 1966 to 1984, was voted by the BBC as the Woman of the Century. With 1 billion people, India today is considered the world's largest democracy in terms of population. India is one of the most diverse countries in the world, where 2,000 ethnic groups speak more than 100 languages. India's population is growing faster than its economy, so many people live in crushing poverty. But industries and technology make India an important country in the world today that even launched a spaceship to Mars in December 2013.